All right, everybody. It is Friday, the 15th of January, 2021, 12:02 p.m. Eastern Time. And I did stop Elton John. But when I worked as now this is going to sound fancy, y'all. I worked as see how fancy that says when you just say this. I worked as a commodities broker in Atlanta. Doesn't that sound fancy? And I went and basically made phone calls for other people. And Elton John had a place in Buckhead, in Atlanta there. And all the guys would talk about him being at the Kroger, buying groceries and stuff, and you just run into Elton John all the time. So all the time I would go to lunch at Kroger and hope to run into Elton John. Did I see him once? Not a single stinking time, right? Never did. And all the guys were like, oh yeah, he's there all the time. And I was camping out at the Kroger like some sick stalker. But if you never saw Elton in concert, please go. Do yourself that favor. He is absolutely phenomenal. All right, y'all. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's great. I did close my Apple trade earlier. I tried to post it in the room, but I was at my son Devin's spelling bee. He come in 8th out of 18 in the county. He won his spelling bee in his elementary school. So I was real proud of him. Let's see, what did I close that little puppy for today? Yeah, I did not want my Apple trade to go into a loser, right? So I closed my Apple trade at $1.26 because it looked like it was going down. And look, right now it's at $1.43. So I made a good decision by taking risk off the table. So let's close her out here. 1.26. Come on. There we go. 1.26. Daddy made $13.90. Y'all, that paid for the Chick-fil-A that I had for lunch today. Well, not quite. Plus, we went to Dairy Queen. I won't tell you what I had there. But it was a special day. My kid was in a spelling bee. He did really good. So we closed this trade today on the 15th, 21. Loggy stuff. It's mundane to some. Can you imagine Tom Sosnoff making 80 trades a day and him logging this stuff? It'd drive him nuts, right? We don't have to trade that much. We are professionals. So I'm going to put that as an other in the category of what trade it was. It's just an other closing. So we made a profit. Oh, what are you doing, Bob? And my favorite part is dragging across and making this thing green. Green, baby. So we closed Apple, make that green. Don't forget to take off. President-elect has now joined us. Take off your little name of your trade here because that will slow you down. So let me delete that. And on our equity trades, y'all, we are looking at a projected, I like looking at these projections. Right here. Whoa, slow down, baby. We're looking at $11,884 coming in if we keep up on this wonderful pace that we've got. Okay? So let's go to our screen, monitor tab in Thinkorswim. And let's just look at our deltas. Negative 1322. Let's record them. First of all, let's record my net lick. Now, y'all, you know how a lot of people don't show you their net lick? Can I say that I know Tom Sosnoff's net lick? Maybe I shouldn't tell y'all this. I know how much he's got in his account. I probably don't need to tell you why. All right, so y'all don't want to see my account number and stuff, but can y'all see this? It's 44,418.50. Can y'all see that? 44,418.50. Looks a little blurry, doesn't it? I don't want to ever mislead y'all. I want to show y'all everything. I don't even know if it's bad showing you my account number, but Melanie jumped on me about it. She said, don't show that because people can maybe do something. Is that right, Melanie? What can they do to me? So let's go record our net lick. Come on, computer, don't be slow today. I don't need this. It's Friday. Y'all, we got a 3-day weekend too. Man, we ain't going to be doing much on Monday, are we? All right, let's see here. 115.21. Are we going to be playing the Jeffersons, or are we going to be playing 44.413.95? So our account is crap. We're down $4.25. We do not get to play the Jeffersons today, so we get to play. Let's see. How about this? Man. Gosh, do we suck. I'm down, well, I'm up 1.96% on the year. I'll still take that. Are we beating the S&P? What's the S&P up? I don't have to beat the S&P, but I like to do it. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm logging my Greeks, aren't I? So let's go back to the spreadsheet. And let's go to our Greeks and ratios. Very important you guys do this every day, right? Greeks and ratios. I normally do it earlier, but I've been waiting on y'all. I don't want to leave y'all. Negative 13.06. Let's do that. Negative 13.06. Make sure you're beta weighted to SPY. Then that sweet, sweet theta, baby. That's what we like. We like our theta. 65.69. Dang it. I swear it's going to be one of these days. But you're not going to get me down. Oh, guess what? My son, guess what the word he went out on that he didn't spell? Optimism. He knew how to spell it. He just went fast. Of all people, what was that? 65.69 is our theta. But he's optimistic that we're going to do better in the next spelling bee. Oh my gosh. What is my... Boy, it was scaring me on my Vega. Did you see that? It was like 1,000 and something. All right, so it's negative 410.19. Remember, that's what I said was the scary stuff when the market goes down. What was it, 410.19? 410.19. Whew, it is hot in here. Somebody open that door, y'all. This is the first time I've actually wore pants. I've actually got blue jeans on since I had to go somewhere. So look, our theta is nice. It's 0.15. We want that to be between 0.1 and 1%. And finally, we'll fill in our buying power to see where we're at on buying power. We are 12,476. So I'm opening all the wrong stuff. 12,476. So we are at 28% of our buying power. Our theta's fine. Let's see if we need to make a delta adjustment. I'm sure that we don't. We're normally no adjustment necessary. Boom, baby. We are fine. Now what do? We know that we're good on buying power. We know we're good on theta. Let's manage the children, shall we? The children. All right, here's the children. XLE at 42%. My gosh. Did we just put that on yesterday? Let's see. Let's go to our spreadsheet. How does Daddy do it? Let's go to equities, which is where that would show up. My goodness. XLE. Dang it, y'all, if we didn't put that on yesterday. Look at that. Boy, did the chart work good. We're 38%. It says close it for a 30% profit. And we're also getting a signal, Tasty Trade Optimum. Baby, if you make 30% in a day, you're closing that puppy. So that one's gone. And if you joined me in that trade yesterday, you are brilliant. Let's close that baby. Create closing order. Did anybody do the trade? Post in chat. Let me know you did it. Or y'all still just going, I don't trust this Bobby guy. He doesn't know what he's doing. See if we can get filled for 37 cents. Boom! Yeah! God, I feel good. Finally, we got the beep. All right, so we go put that in, all right? We put it in manually here, 0.37. Okay. Then make sure you take out the option name, because that slows our little chart down, and y'all know how slow it is anyway. So we're just ringing the register. Ringing the register. We are out of this trade on the 15th. Dang right we are. One day, baby. One stinking day. to make $25.90. That's still good. So we're going to call this a Tasty Trade Optimum Close. God, it feels good. All right, so let's green this whole baby. And you can tell everybody this is your song. Come on. Man, one day we might be managing Elton John's money. There we go. Now then, anything else say that we need to close? Let's see. Let's look at our little signals. We got all kind of closing signals. Remember, anytime you've got something that's less than 21 days, it's going to tell you to close it. But we've got another optimum close here. What is this little one? What is this? We're up only $8.90. That's probably my old trade. But it says it's an optimum time to close it. Nope, 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 nope. Let's don't do it. Let us not do it. All right, so let's go back to the children and see. I may have to shed a layer of clothes, y'all. It is so hot in here. All right, so we rank these by P&L percentage. We've got O at 29.17. We've got 3 shares of DraftKings. We've got gold, which is up $110, y'all. When did we put that trade on? Let's see, what's that trading for? I mean, my gosh, how do I not take that profit going into this long weekend? That's $110, y'all. I mean, I got to close it. Let's close them. Because, why? The entire trade is up 110. Now, yeah, I'm going for 500. But if I can get $110 in a day, I think we put this on yesterday or the day before. Let's see. Let's go back. I hope it never gets sold to y'all ringing the register and just going cha-ching, cha-ching. Let's go to my commodities tab. We put the gold trade on the 13th. Today's the 15th. And we're already over 10% on that whole trade. You dang right we coming out. We are closing those, baby. Let's close the call. Create closing order. Buy that at, let's try 510. Come on, let's get it at the mid price. 510, going once, going twice. Come on. Do something. There it is, 510. Yeah. So that was the call. Let's go to our spreadsheet. Oh, man. I hope y'all are ringing the register with me. Is anybody ringing the register? So we're going to close that at 510. How much of a debit did I pay to close that one? Let me go to my orders. Close that at 510. So that was after commissions, $512.77. $512.77. My profit on that one was $154 in 2 days. Yeah. So that was okay, so that particular one is a Tasty Trade Optimum close. So let's go put it here as 1:15:21. And we're going to now go over. Hold on a second. Yeah, I see y'all got questions over there too, so we'll figure out what y'all are doing. Y'all are telling me shortcuts to do something. So we did this as a Tasty Trade Optimum close, right? We got some reference problems going on with there, but that's fine. Hey, wait a minute. Let's call this one green. Green, baby, green. Yeah, I want to hear y'all's suggestions too. Never feel you can't tell me something that you think, hey, Bobby, why aren't you doing it this way? Wouldn't it be better if you did it this way? Challenge me. Like I said, I am the worst trader that you guys will probably ever encounter. Okay? Don't trust a thing that I do. All right, here we go. Now let's get rid of our other gold position. It's going to be a loss, isn't it? But the whole trade's going to be a... Let's close this one at 440. Can we get filled at the mid of 420? See if we can get filled at 420. Come on. Come on. Hold on a minute. Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Close it. Cancel replace. Let's try 430. We'll edge it up a bit. Come on, 430. 430, there we go. 430, we're out of that one. That's probably gonna be at a loss, but that's fine. The overall position was a strangle. We'll take it there. So we got out at 430. This is my song. Uh-oh, hold on a second. Yeah, current day price is 430. So that order was, let's see. I've recorded my Apple. I've recorded my XLE. Let's see, 430. Similar order, 432.77. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a loss. Oh man, we're going to have to red our thing. 65 bucks on that. No big deal because we made, what did we make on the other one? Hold on. Come on, Mr. Mouse. We're out of this one on the 15th. And I'm just taking off some risk, y'all. I'm taking off risk. I'm closing profits. I don't have a good feeling about the inauguration. I don't have a good feeling about, you know, transfer of power. So I'm just taking some stuff off. And I'm going to call that a, we'll just call this other, right? And we'll green this whole thing, or red this whole thing. That one's a red loser, but overall a winner. So the gold trade has been very good to us this year. Gold's been very good. We might lay that back out centered again today, or we may wait until next week. Oh, sorry, that's supposed to be red. That's a loser. Loser. All right, let me go to the questions and see what y'all are saying. Y'all are saying, boy, y'all chatty today. Melanie, instead of taking the option out, why don't you just hit F2 and put an apostrophe at the beginning? That way you know exactly what contract you traded for future reference. That's a good idea, right? Just put an apostrophe in front of it so it's not pulling data. Yeah, from that's good. Out of the spreadsheet option name column, right? Okay, and Melanie says she's on some of those trades. Okay, good. All right, now let's see if we got any more children we need to take care of. Let's see here. Okay. So we're out of gold, we're out of Apple, we're out of XLE. I mean, are we any good at all? Okay. Now let's see what my losers are. Oh, Bobby, you idiot. Why did you do an in-out spread on IWM thinking it would go down? The Russell never goes down, so that's down 100%. Chewy, you're down 99.62%, you loser, you. Now, here's the deal on these guys. I couldn't close this entire trade now, right? I mean, it expires today. So if I create a closing order, let's see. Well, it says it's a one limit. I always like closing out at least that short strike, right? At expiration. I've seen weird junk, and y'all have heard of weird junk happening at expiration. So I don't know if we could get filled for that for a penny. Let's try it. See if we can get out of Chewy. It's a full-time loser. It's working. No, so it's not filled. You know, and that's the thing. I'll probably, you know, sit it there a while. Then I may just close the short option, right? So that's where my risk is. See, if I try to sell this debit spread, it's not even traded, right? I can't even get a bid for that. So I guess you could pop it up a penny. Let's see, we want a credit though, don't we? There we go. No, that's a debit. Dude, it's a credit, Bobby. I mean, I doubt that's going to fill it all. But I mean, what you could do though is I'm probably going to take those short legs off for sure, right? I don't want anything happening after hours. You hear of crazy stuff, so I'm going to take those, at least a short leg off. These probably are not going to fill, so I'll take the short leg off, but I don't want to bore y'all with that. But you know, that's something to make sure. If you've got these equities going into expiration, just make sure you get out of at least your short option on those. Okay, they're full losers. There's nothing I can do. Snap, we have 21 days. Look at us. Man, we were down yesterday, but today we're up $30 on that. It's got 21 days to go on it. I mean, I could roll it out, but I think I only put it on with 22, 23 days, so I may give that a day or two. Our VIX is up $5 today. What does that mean? Volatility has increased, right? So we figured that with the market being down. Oh man, my Microsoft trade has 14 days, and we are short a put in Microsoft. 14 days, we're down $22 on that trade. 14 days to go. Let's look at Microsoft. See what I want to do there. We're out of gold, we're out of Apple, we're out of XLE. The ZB, I mean, that's doing good. It was up 62.50 today. EWW, wow, down 40 today, but we're still up $8. That's got 21 days on it. DraftKings, we own 3 shares of stock. Oh, we said about being up. So let's look at Microsoft. I've got to put. Let's see if I still got my same assumption in Microsoft. Microsoft. Let's see. Microsoft. I hope y'all having a great day. I just feel good. Anytime you close in winners, baby, I mean, that is the best feeling in the world. Even though my account's down $4 today. All right, here we go. Oh, no, not again. Not again! Stupid thing. By the way, the guy that smoked pot that worked on our thing, he left my cable box open. I noticed it today. It was outside. I thought, he probably shouldn't do that where the rain can get in. Oh, jeez. How embarrassing. Oh, here we are. Look. So Microsoft is in volume profile. Look at that. It is way, way, way down toward the bottom. We would probably see a migration upward. Where's my Epic pen? Oh, by the way, I just spent $20-something, $25 to get the good Epic pen. Let's see if it'll work. I doubt the dang thing will open. Hold on. And I talk to myself a lot, y'all. It's just part of what I do. Let's see if I can open this puppy. If I bought it for $25, surely it's going to open today. Because I couldn't get it open yesterday, the free version. All right, while that's working. Do I not have a big green monster on Microsoft? Am I just selling puts without regard to the big green monster? The devil's wrong with me. Jeez, man. What an amateurish move. Microsoft. Let's do it. Microsoft. Here we go. This is probably a stock that a lot of you trade. Let's see what we look like here. Oh, wow. Look at this movement in January. All right. Let's draw the monster real quick like. If this is your first time and you've never seen this, we got a class on it so it doesn't scare you off. Because you'll probably say, I'm canceling my subscription to Bobby because I don't know what this is. What in the wide world of sports is that? Let me delete that and do it again. Beth, can you have Fat Baby open the door up here? It is so hot. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to.
She can't. She's resting.
Well, y'all, excuse me a minute. I gotta darn open that door. It is. She's resting.
She's resting.
Woo! Almost fell. My 4-year-old is resting. She didn't have to. Okay, here we go. Resting. Buy their books, send them to school. What do they do? Sit under the tree and eat the covers off of them. All right, edit properties. We're going to get the high and the low. The high was 227.18. Oh, that feels so much better. Oh, praise the Lord. And the low for December was 209.11. Boy, I'm out of breath just walking 2 steps. All right, here we go. Now, we get our other little tool, our fib extension. We draw from the 50 line, 50% line, down to the middle of the green line, and down to the 100 line, like so. Then, what do we want to do? We want to move the 0 line, right here, down to the 200 line. So let's do that. Click on Activate, and we'll drag the 100 down to the 200. There we go. Right there. Close enough. Then we're going to drag the 0 down to the top of that little red line where we started drawing on the extension. Okay? So let's draw that down. There. Let's see, right there. Right there. Close, so close. Hit the escape key. We're going to delete the extension. We don't need it anymore. We're going to name this one December for January, since we use December prices to forecast January prices. And we like turning it green because we call this thing the green monster. Big green monster. There she goes on Microsoft. Now, what does she look like? There we go. All right. What does Bobby see? Well, let's see. I paid them $20-something and they not giving me my pen. Come here, dang it. That's okay. I will use the pen on Zoom. So here's what we're seeing. This is a volume profile. This is where the most volume has traded over the last 10 days, since we're on a 30-minute chart, 10-day chart. So this is where the volume is. Interestingly enough, that's also at the 20% line, okay? So this is the fair value. You can't see the 50% line down there, but just know that it's there. There's our butt. We draw FV to let you know this is fair value range. So price is in a fair value range. This area is overbought. And it's almost as if price knew, hey, I'm in an oversold area here. Got to get back into an overbought position and back into fair price. So that's where we're at now, in a fair position. What would I say? You know, I'm not so bad on the put, you know, as far as going back up to here. I got 14 days on it. Let's see if we can get a good internet connection that will do our trading view chart. Here we go. Delete all of my junk. Clear all drawings. All right. Come on, work for me today. That's the ES chart. I mean, if you just pull that open and you saw someone that had all those lines drawn on there, you go, my God, he knows what he's talking about. Look at him. But we know that ain't the case. All right, Microsoft. Got no idea what those lines are. MSFT. Come on. I'm going to have to get Cheech and Chong over here one more time. Come on, people. MSFT. You know what? Y'all pull it up on yours. I'll pull it up on my phone. So embarrassing. Just so embarrassing. Let's see what it looks like. MSFT. Chart. They've got a really good app too, y'all. All right, so here we go. Microsoft. I'll pull it up in plenty of time on my phone. Microsoft is in a little bit of a upward channel. Upward to flat, right? And it's in the downward portion of our slightly up-leaning channel. You know, Microsoft is, what is it, down a little bit today, Microsoft? So let's see. What I think I'm going to do is keep my assumption of my short put. We're down $26 in that one. We got 14 days to go. So here's what I would do. I'd right-click, create closing order at 155. Let's try 154 to see if we get out. 154. Yeah, there we go. So we're out of Microsoft at 154. Let's go to our spreadsheet. Microsoft. Go to the equities column. Microsoft 154. So you want to replace it, right? Because if you don't, this little thing over here will do it. Melanie said I could put a dash in front of there if I wanted to just keep that there. Let's try that. A hyphen. Shut up, Sadie. Sadie's my dog. Cocker Spaniel. Let's see if that
Bobby,
works.
it's an apostrophe. Yeah.
Is that an apostrophe? What did I just put in there? I forget what an apostrophe
I
looks like.
think you did put an apostrophe.
Okay, is that right?
You said a dash. Yeah.
Oh, a dash? Okay, so I put an apostrophe in there. Doesn't look like it did anything to it. Huh. Okay. All right, so I lost $26.10 on that. Dang it. Cost me $154 to do it. So let's go ahead and say that I got out of Microsoft. 15, 21. We're going to have another red, aren't we? Dang it, losing money. Such a loser. I'll just put other on that.
Sadie,
Yes, please, Sadie, quit your barking.
shut the door. Shut her out there.
I mean, I will put you in the pound in a heartbeat, dog. Not really, I love her too much. Okay, so I kind of like having a Microsoft position, y'all. So we readied that. It took us $154 to close it. So what does that mean? That means that I'm going to go out in time. I still kind of believe in my put, don't I? We're in a fair value. I believe we might push back up. We're in a slightly upward channel. We're in the downward part of it on TradingView. So let's see what we can do. Let's look at Microsoft in see what it looks like. Microsoft. I always like looking at IV rank. Microsoft. Oh man. Unbelievable. All right, Microsoft. Let's look at the table. IV rank 17.4. And a lot of these are lower because, turn off analysis. Where's my table at? Strategy, long stock. Oh, long stock. No options are available for this signal. The devil, man. Is it because I have this on? What's wrong with you? It's just my day. Friday's just having its way with me. What's wrong with no options available for Microsoft? The world has gone nuts. Let me try it again. Now, next thing you're going to tell me is there's no options for Apple. Well, I guess there is for Apple. Look at that. Microsoft, MSFT, right? MSFT. Something that's crazy. There it is. All right, we got, oh my gosh, so look, y'all, we got earnings on the 26th. And today is the 15th. Do I want to put that back on through the 15th? Let's see, if today is the 15th and it's the earnings are the 26th, how many days is that? 11? It's 11 days. So if I did the 21 day, which rolled that out a week, do I want to do that? I'd only be holding that for 10 days. Let's see what I can get. Now remember, I closed that puppy for what? It cost me $154, didn't it, to close it? So this technically is a roll, right? Yeah, here it is. Microsoft, it took me $154 to do that. I was at the 200 put. So now I can go out 21 days. Better than 14. Where's my thing? I can go out 21 days. I can go to the 197.5, actually move myself into a little safer position and collect $1.73, right? So that has an 85% probability of profit, 173 of extrinsic, I can't say it, extrinsic, 87% probability of getting to 50% profit, and brings me in a nice theta at 21 days. So, let's see if I want to do that. Microsoft, 21 days. Let's see what the implied volatility is here. Yep, look at there. The highest implied volatility is in the 14 days where I was just at, but it's about the same for 21 days out. So I could roll it out, get this back to single. I don't mind having a position in Microsoft, y'all. So, where did I say I could go? I could go here, 197.5, roll it down and out. Still collect a nice little credit. Let's see if we can get 174 on that. My assumption's the same. You know, and we'll hold it for a week and see what that does. Come on, fill me, baby. Stupid Microsoft. I'll pin it down one. No more though. 173. Here we go. There we go. So let's log that one really quick like. And I'm definitely done selling premium today. So I'm now going to go Microsoft, MSFT, number of contracts 1. We sold the 197.5. Let me pull it up on my phone. I was trading in the spelling bee today. That was so cool. Our orders, let's see. Microsoft, we sold the 197.5. 0.5. We want to copy that option name, right? So we can keep track of it in our spreadsheet. So, right click here and copy anywhere on the line. Copy Microsoft. And paste it there. So we did a short put at, I don't even know the delta on it. Let's see, what delta were we at? Delta, we're at a 17 delta. Yeah, I'll call it 17. 17 delta. And we are at, so we moved out a week, right? We rolled it out a week, technically is what we did. So we're 21 days out. We entered on the 15th, 21. And we got a whopping $1.73. Y'all see how sweet that is? A little trade that was going against us. What did we do? We just rolled out for a little more time. 172.45. There we go. Took in $172.45 of premium. Let's see how our weekly premium thing is looking today. It says our day is complete. We have sold $2,102 worth of premium. We are over our target by 22%, y'all. We sold $380 more premium than we should have. We're just on fire. Last week, we made profits of $533. This week, we've made profits of $644. That's going to be a little misleading. Don't forget that I've got a couple of closing trades or expiring trades today in Chewy and in IWM that are going to come off that are not going to be reflected in this, right? Because I do my debit trades on a tab called Other Trades. So these will be losers that will not be counted in this total, all right? Because I only do things where I sell to count my premium capture and all of that. So it's a little bit misleading. But we are on track at our current rate of, look, this is what's cool, y'all. Look, remember I said that we think over the long term that our premium capture is going to be 25%. What is it? It's 25.37%. So our yearly projected profit at this current capture rate is 22,537. We are on track for a 50% return in our account. Looks like we're going to shoot for $433 of profit a week. Looks like that's easily obtainable. And we have sold $4,461 of premium this year. And our realized profits have been $1177.30. Y'all, that ain't bad, right? I mean, if you take 11, let's see, if you take a profit, pull up my calculator. Where's my calculator? Come on over here, little feller. Profits. That's including our losses too, right? 1177.3 divided by the premium that we sold, 44.61. Then we've kept right at That's 26%, right? On the profits we booked over the premium that we've sold. That is fabulous. Okay. So we're back into Microsoft. How do our Greeks look now? I'm definitely going into this week in the long weekend with negative deltas, right? We have nice positive theta. We've got Vega. We cut our Vega in half, y'all. Now, of course, we went down in theta, but we cut our Vega risk in half going into what may be a goofy little week. Let's see what Ken wrote earlier. I thought this was kind of cool. He said, I'm offering an opinion by a blue-ass baboon, which he calls himself. I've never called myself that. Who knows as much as Winnie the Pooh. I think right now is the quiet before the storm, or I did until the market's open. I made a boatload on being right on Apple and Pelletr. I can't pronounce that, PLTR. But my SPY position stung me. I have some neutrals, but coming ahead is an event which we're going to see some very historic events. And that may be this potential week, right? I mean, who knows who's going crazy, who's going to shoot somebody, whatever might happen over the next week. So he's saying, hey, I'm just being a little lighter, and that's good. So yeah, I think it's not an unwise thing to be, short a little delta. We're short a little delta. And as the market goes down, you'll see why we always do that. We're positive theta. We've cut our Vega risk in half, our volatility risk, and we are looking mighty, mighty sweet. So, anything else we want to do? Yeah, I want to let's just look at a couple of stocks really quickly. And if y'all have got something you want me to look at, let's do it. But, and let me say something too. You guys may follow Mike Butler and Baby Bat, and bless little Mike's heart, all of his positions are in the money. And he's just fighting, man. He's just fighting. And I'm like, why is he fighting so much on those positions? Is it that he wants to show you and me that, hey, I can defend this over 8 months or whatever? Drives me nuts, man. They're not putting any trades on. And I'm like, it's sad that I see him. The guy's so bright, right? He's just defending all these positions that go against him. And I just got to wonder, are they making any money? I doubt it. All right, DraftKings. I like DraftKings. Let's look at it. I think I got a chart already drawn for you, so we won't have to draw a big red monster. But I'm in a stock accumulation mode for this thing. I think people are fantasying it and betting and doing all kind of stuff while they are at home and not in the office. So let's see what DraftKings looks like.
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks, Matt. It's all up, Matt. This was Matt's idea, y'all, and it's been a good one for me so far. Let's see what has it done. Now we normally blame Matt for all the bad stuff that happens to us, right? But we got to give him props on bringing DraftKings to us. So let's look and see if my internet will work. Here's DraftKings. Y'all, check it out. DraftKings is in the fair value butt area, right? It's kind of toward the up here, so we may see a little pullback here, but it's all in the fair area. Look, one standard deviation above here, it's this. We're down today 1.89%. Johnny loaded up. Let's see what this looks like in if my little chart will pull up. And again, I'm so embarrassed, y'all. Look at my internet. Oh, snap. It's unbelievable. It's just pathetic. Before long, I'll be doing our session together at the Wendy's parking lot. And people will be staring at us as I'm eating a Baconator and eating on a Frosty. By the way, it makes me so mad when you go to Wendy's. Yeah, I want a large Frosty. What kind? Chocolate or vanilla? If you've ever had the vanilla Frosty, it is nasty. I mean, it's just nasty. I'm like, the only Frosty is chocolate. Give me the chocolate. All right, let's see what it looks like. Come on, give me some internet connection, people. And then for $2, you can buy that little keychain that'll get you a free small Frosty for like the rest of the year. And they apply those funds to help adoptions, which is always a good thing, since I got 5 adopted young'uns myself. This is embarrassing. All right, let me go to my phone. Y'all, technically, if this is your first day, just be embarrassed for me, would you? Let's see what DraftKings looks like. DKNG. DKNG. Here we go. DraftKings. Wow. I can't even make it out on my phone. We are in an up channel, baby. And we're kind of toward the middle, aren't we? I've seen all I need to see. Look at this implied volatility. 148. We got earnings coming up on February 12th. Y'all, we got plenty of time to do whatever we want to. In a 35-day, let's see, 71%. I think that's where I'm going. 71% in the 35-day. Yep. So if we went to the 35-day and we sold something, what could we get? This brown is the expected move. This is $1.12, which is what I like. I'm liking that. Let's click on that and see what it says. Probability of profit, 80%. Where do you get such a guarantee as 80%, y'all, that we're going to make a penny? It's going to give us $112 of extrinsic value. We've got a 90% probability we're going to get to 50%. Look at this, bringing in a sweet $3.96 of delta. Okay, let's evaluate it over here. Let's go to my actual account. Trade, DraftKings. Now this worried me. I asked y'all if y'all wanted this little spreadsheet and y'all said y'all didn't. So I'm assuming that y'all did this one on your own. 35 days. Sell the 45 for $1.12. Confirm and send. Let's do this. So it'll give me $111.45 of credit. We built this calculator together the other day. If you don't have this and you want it, then just message me. So if we bring in 111.45 in premium, how much buying power are we going to use? We are going to use, this is so fun, 450.55. Y'all help me remember that. 450.55. 450.55 of buying power. Days to expiration is 35. Y'all, that gives us a raw return. So if you take 111 by 450, that's a 25% return. If you were to annualize that over an entire year, y'all, that's a $257% return. 258%. Add up another one. You gonna get that in a CD? Oh, heck no. Now we're gonna take a little risk, aren't we? That price ain't changed none. $1.12. Let's try to get $1.14. Because I am greedy. That even makes it better, baby. We're selling the put in DraftKings. Now this is what you're really gonna like, okay? You're really gonna like this. Watch what we're fixing to do. So we gotta work in order. Let's penny it down because we're greedy. Let's go down to $1.13. See if we get filled there. All right, come on. Boom. We are in. Okay, so we just collected $113 on that. DraftKings is $54.05. Let's see what it is over here. $54.13, right? So what's this? Now I'm going to do something really, really crazy. See this? I'm going to click on the ask. And I am going to buy, oh heck, I ain't buying 100 shares. Let's see, I'm going to change this to 2 shares. Because I just received $113 worth of premium, right? So I can actually buy 2 shares of stock using my $113. Let's see if we get filled here. I have to inch that up some. We got it working. Let's go back to Tasty Work, see what it's trading for. 54.17. Let's up that some. 54.17. Cancel, replace. Let's go 54.15. Let's see if we get filled there. 2 shares of stock. 2 shares of stock. Are we getting filled? No. Let's bump it up a couple pennies. We'll get filled sooner enough. 54.17. How embarrassing. What is it going for? Let's see if we were to go here and to do that. If we were to long stock, go, and we want to buy, it looks like it's going for 54.26, the mid price. That's fine. I'll up it. 54.26. 54.26. Let's see if we get filled. Here we go. Buying 2 shares. Boom. Got it at 54.23. Yep. Filled at 54.23. So what did I just do? Y'all, it's kind of cool now, right? So I sold enough premium in DraftKings to bring in $113. So 2 shares of stock at 54.23. What's 54.23 times 2? 54.23 times 2, 108, and I brought in 113, right? So plus 113 minus commissions, blah, 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 blah. You know, I got $4.54 left over. How much commission did it cost me to buy those shares? It didn't cost me any commission to buy the shares, right? Commissions on stock are now free. So now we are building an empire. Y'all, you and I are building an empire. What started out so small, I am now the proud owner of DraftKings. Look at this. I have 5 shares of stock. I'm up $19 on my 5 shares. Life could not be better. That is amazing, y'all. So we're selling puts and buying shares, which is really, really cool. And look at this. Look at my buying power. We've come into the day with $12,000 worth of buying power, and now we are at 8,700 of buying power. So remember, we're like, we are under allocated on our buying power. We got an okay amount of theta, right? I mean, we're not kicking it, and that gave us some positive deltas, didn't it, in DraftKings? Now we got 464. So we got just a little bit of negative delta. Y'all, that's going into my weekend. I ain't even gonna watch this stuff the rest of the day. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take me a beauty nap, right? Because you can't stay this hot and luscious without getting proper amount of rest. So I need a beauty nap today because I'm tired. This has wore me out. All right, anything else? Poor Matt. Yeah, poor Matt. Matt, where's the boss at today? Is Matt still in here? Here he is.
Still working remotely.
Still working remotely. Okay. Matt, how you feeling on everything? You feeling good?
Just chilling.
Hey, you're our DraftKings guy. How do you feel about me buying shares and selling puts?
If it does anything like Penn Gaming, it's going to be $100 stock soon enough.
You dang right it will, right? I feel good about it. I like this DraftKings. I like that we're building an empire. Y'all, we may get a seat on the board one day. We'll have so many shares. And it started out with 3. Now we got 5. I mean, we are growing, right? Growing. All right. Wendy's turned blasphemous. Yes, they did with a vanilla frosty. I mean, y'all, it's just nasty. Only a crazy man would short DraftKings. Yeah, like the same crazy idiot that shorted Chewy, right? When my wife is, on their website every day ordering something for our stupid dogs. And here I was shorting it. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to take a $200 loss on that today, like a moron. All right, what else y'all want to look at? I am here for you. We've been going about an hour, but we can certainly look at something. Let's see if there's anything in the Discord. Just for fun, and it's treat for a good 2 weeks trading, I bought 1 contract of the 215 put on Facebook. All right, let me get this in my head because I'm real slow. You bought a put. Cost $1.39. This is pure gambling. Win or lose, it's off the books. It's like withdrawing the cash and buying a book or a gadget. If I make money on it, my bride gets the money. Lose, I had fun. Lord, y'all some gunslingers. Ken, what you doing gunslinging like that? Huh? Now, I will tell you something that I'm thinking about. Okay? Let me tell you what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about going into the E-minis and buying a put. Oh! I don't ever buy options. Watch this, what I'm thinking about doing. If it'll pull up. And I saw, y'all know Tammy Chambliss, right? She mentioned this the other day that she's been playing around with this trade. Again, I have no original ideas at all. Everything I do is copied from someone else. I get all my stuff from Tasty Trade, Care to Super Trader, you know. I mean, the Zero DTE, Tammy taught me everything about that. She's so giving. But what Tammy's doing is she's going out 14 to 15 days, and that gal is buying a 35 Delta put. Okay? So she's buying a put 2 weeks out, about a 35 Delta. Where would that be? 35 Delta would be about right there, right? So she's buying an option. If you do that in the E-minis, that's going to cost you about what, 1,800? Yep, 1,876. So if you buy a put, you benefit when the market goes down, right? Sometimes I have to think about it myself. And then what Tammy's doing is she's going out and she's saying, but I'm going to go out 4 days and I'm going to sell an at-the-money put. So she's financing the purchase of the put by selling an at-the-money put, right? That expires in 4 days. So if you sell that one, you're going to bring in $900, $948, right? So you're bringing in half of the money for that put that you bought in the longer expiration. So chances are, if the market goes up, she's going to keep this entire 948. If the market goes down, well, she's good too, right? Because that long put will increase in value. And then after these 4 days are up, she's going to go to this 5 day and she's going to sell another one. And then she's going to go to this 7 days, she's going to sell another one at the money. Then she's going to go to the 10 days, she's going to sell another one. Then she's going to go to the 12 day and she's going to sell another one. And so she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you could technically sell one on the day that that one expires, right? So she's going to be selling options the whole time to finance the purchase of that put. And that put serves as a wee bit of insurance for you. Isn't that interesting? I thought that was a very interesting trade. And probably something that I'm going to do after the inauguration, right? Because I'm with Ken. You know, there's some crazy people on the face of this planet, y'all. And most of them appear to live in our country. And who only knows what they're going to do next week. So when we go to our analyze tab and we look at our VIX hedge, this is what makes me happy. This is what allows me to sleep at night and to get all that good beauty sleep. Because you're sitting there going, I wonder how Bobby does his skin like that. How's it so plush and rosy and shiny? Well, it's not only because of the wonderful lighting that I have in my little studio here, because I got 3 little studio lights that make me yellow, green, and orange. But I have this wonderful little VIX hedge. And look at this, y'all. That's just one expiration. Let's put all 4 expirations on there. Expirations. And I want to do vol. I want to do vol step. Let's do vol step. Let's do 4 vol steps. What if the volatility like really popped up? Oh my gosh. So here we are at VIX at 23, 24. If that VIX goes up to 36, is that possible? If crazy stuff happened? Well, of course it is. And then little sweet Bobby's going to make, you know, depending on volatility, we may make a couple grand. If volatility goes up to 50, is it possible? Well, yeah. I mean, it happened earlier last year, didn't it? then we're going to make about 4,000 to 5,000. What if it goes up to 60? We gonna make 6,500 to 7,700. And I'm seeing all these numbers over here on the left. Okay, that's how you use your Analyze tab. So that's me looking at my VIX. What happens if VIX goes up exponentially and volatility explodes? Then we are going to be into money. If you don't know how to put the VIX hedge on, we got a whole video on that too, right? Just go to our Discord channel. Let's run through our Discord channel just a little bit. Live chat is where we talk about everything. And most of the time, talk about questions you have for me out here in the open, because it's going to be helpful and beneficial to other people. So that's live chat. Trade inputs is where I'm trying to put my trades. I tried to put the Apple trade today, but I didn't have good internet. So I'm trying to put most of them there in case you missed something. The daily Zoom link I post every day where we go live, right? Resources. Y'all, I have given you, trust me, I know junk from the stuff, all right? And I know that 80%, don't tell Tom Shoshnoff this, okay? 80% of what I see on Tasty Trade is okay, but it's fluff. But there is 20% out there that is pure dang gold, and I give them kudos. Also, Option Alpha, they put a lot of good stuff out there too. But 20% of it is gold. So if I see something that fits our criteria and what we're doing and is further confirmation that what we're doing is going to make you money, man, I'm going to put it here for you. Save you from looking, because you have no idea. On the weekends, on the evenings, I'm like a shark. I am in the waters. I am looking for education. I am an education master. I want us to get the best of the best. So let's look at the portfolio so far and just kind of melt it over where we're at the end of the week. Our net lick, we're up 2% on the year pretty much. Daggummed, if that ain't good. We started with 43,560. We are at 44,413. So, you know, we're up, what, $853.31 in our net lick. That's pretty darn good, y'all, for, what, 10 days of trading? We are on track. Remember, you set this yourself. We wanted to do 50% return this year, right? We expect to keep 25% of our theta. We've got a goal for selling premium. I've sold everything I need to sell for the week. I'm done. And we are on track for a 50.74% return. How does Daddy do it? So don't blindly follow me. I ain't no guru. I ain't nothing special. All I've done is study and study and study for the last 8 years to try to come up with something that is successful. And I don't want you to make the mistakes that I have made. So hopefully you're on a good path. Hopefully you're looking at the trades. You're able to evaluate them yourself. Never just take trade advice from me. I want you finding your own trades. I want you not depending on some stupid alert service telling you, oh, you know, I've seen the tea leaves in Microsoft. And the tea leaves, no. If someone's doing an analysis that you can't duplicate, why are you doing that? You know, I mean, you won't, it's kind of like, I like going to good restaurants that they, you know, make good stuff and everything. And I come home and I want to make stuff that's good. And I think my steak that I make is better than any steak you're going to get out there, right? I mean, man, I put so much love into that. I mean, the way I treat that ribeye, y'all. I mean, from having it sliced to a full inch, to letting it sit out at room temperature, to putting the salt on it, to putting a little pepper on it, and then when I pull it off the grill, I have it ready for a butter pan with all kinds of cool little spices in there just to jazz it up a little bit. Oh man, and that thing comes out so velvety, smooth, and buttery, you don't even need a knife to cut your steak. And Sweet Beth on the baked potato, y'all, if you ever want to know how to do a baked potato, ask me. I don't know how she does it, but the skin is crispy on the outside and that thing is piping hot on the middle. Y'all, it is good. And I think it's better than any restaurant. I don't want to go to a restaurant and have them serve me the best dish. I want to make it myself. And that's the way you should be your trading. It's nice to go to a restaurant every now and then. Don't depend on them for the best food that you're going to ever eat. Depend on yourself. You get the recipe, you perfect your dish, and you make it awesome. Okay? Let's see. I do that all the time. I'm doing the Tammy trade you described with Apple. Oh, awesome. Good. So you saw Tammy post that too. Good. 20% good is about par for the good guys. Flip that for the bad. What does that mean? What were we talking about? 20% good is about par for the good guys. Flip that for the bad. 20%. I don't know what we were talking about, 20%. Anyway, listen, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. You spend your lunch with me every day, and we come in and we make hopefully some good trades and get you on a good path. So Monday, I believe the markets are closed, right? So we probably will not get together on Monday. Shoot, I may. It depends on what we're doing. We may talk about something. But y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.